Bonjour, everyone. Welcome to the player ratings. Absolutely thrilled to be doing it, as you can tell. Thrilled to be going through these player ratings, very low ones tonight, you just can imagine. Let's fucking hammer them. Keg, I'll let you start with Martin Dúbravka.
You know, it is, he didn't really cover himself in many graces today. Like we always praise Dúbravka, even when we concede goals. Like, even Caldalo, like, we never blame the keeper. Like, there's always things that the defense could have done more, or like they were a good effort right in the corner, nothing more he could have done. Their first two goals, yeah, they were in the corner, they were well struck, but I just feel like he could have got more to them. He just didn't really seem to get like right into the corners. He didn't really have like the corners covered. They seemed relatively easy. Could have been better. Like, he made one or two decent saves, but not really a lot that he'd done on the night, to be fair. There's obviously conceded 3 goals. A goalkeeper can't really pick his head up too high conceding 3 goals, but I feel like 2 of them definitely could have done better with him. Like, so he's going to have a 4.
I agree.
Manquillo?
Manquillo, fuck me. He let Welbeck have that shot. Welbeck showing him where he was going to go. He purposely bounced it with the outside of his foot. Welbeck put him when you know he's going to cut inside Welbeck and try and have the shot. You know, getting done by Manquillo getting done by Welbeck. When Welbeck, 42-year-old with one leg, getting done by Welbeck. Like that. It's a good finish by Welbeck. To be fair, he puts his laces through it. That one is a bit more power than Trossard's, but nah, Manquillo had a poor game tonight. Like, very slow. 2.
Yeah. Captain Lascelles in the middle just didn't really inspire the team, to be fair, did he? I think the defence, as we got to Clark in a second, I thought they were both poor, Lascelles and Clark. Like, especially like Lascelles, he's the leader, he's the captain, he's meant to pick up, as he's done quite well over the last couple of weeks, getting the important goals against West Brom and against Aston Villa, Wolves and Aston Villa. Just very bit lackluster the day. Just didn't really get close enough to his men. Nah, it's just boring, pretty standard. He can have a 4 as well. I thought Clark was pretty poor the day, and he's usually the reliable one.
That was one of the worst games I've ever seen from Ciaran Clark in Newcastle shirt. Honestly, it was really bad. Again, like Manquillo, very slow. We're not awake to anything. I think most of the players that came out tonight, you know what I mean, they just weren't up for it, whether they didn't have the energy for it or the desire for it at all. Probably stemming from Bruce. Do you know what I mean? There's no motivation coming from that useless cunt. But Clark tonight, especially for the Maupay goal, both of them, we've had both centre backs just not close enough to him. Both centre backs getting run ragged, way off the pace tonight. I'd give Clark a 2 as well.
Yeah. Paul Dummett at left back. I think him and Manquillo made Brighton look like fucking prime Barcelona. They've been bigging Paul Dummett up. Like I've said many a time, that I'm not his biggest fan as a fullback, but the last 2 games, credit where credit's due, he was brilliant, especially last week against Aston Villa. I thought he was outstanding against Aston Villa. But today, that's why I don't like him as a left back. He was very poor in all aspects, didn't get close enough to his man. I think it was Gross with the ball in for Maupay's goal. Just let him twist him inside out. Didn't get close enough. Didn't offer enough going forward like he did last week. He's putting some great balls in last week. I can't remember one today. It's poor performance from Dummett. I'll have to give him a 2 as well.
Yeah.
Only 45 minutes, unfortunately, for Isaac Hayden. Hopefully, we'll see him soon.
Get well soon, Isaac. We're going to need you for this battle, but it's not looking good. Like, when you stretch it off and punch in the ground in pain, it's probably going to be a long-term one, unfortunately. We'll wait and see. You would expect at least a month, if not more. Probably Hayden's season over. You'd fear the worst in this scenario. And, Hayden went off and it was 0-0. So, shows how important Isaac Hayden is for us with some challenging games coming up. But Hayden, when he was on the pitch, I thought he did well, battled well, got about the place, covered a lot of ground on the pitch. So I'll give him a 6 for the 45 minutes he had.
Yeah, like I say, were well in the game until he went off. Literally seconds after going off for Hendrick, 1-0. Game's over from there. Yeah. And I suppose I'll get on Jonjo Shelvey then, shall I? Because, we've got an agenda against him. We've got that agenda against Shelvey. How are you, man? you cannot say there's a fucking agenda. We're just here to give honest ratings. We're honest on your opinions. And Shelvey's fucking shit. It's not an agenda. He's just fucking wank. Like, where was he the day, man? Like, slow, lazy, couldn't be asked to close people down. Just looked like he wanted to give the ball, just couldn't be asked to just get to his man and like give him an effort, like 50-50 challenges. I'll mosey on into that one and just let them have the ball because I can't be asked to get it. Didn't see any passing from him. Didn't really see him tracking back all that much. 2.
Disgraceful from Shelvey. Absolutely pathetic. He's so done, Jonjo Shelvey, man. Honestly, I know Hayden's out now. But have the Longstaff brothers alongside Willock. That's what I would do.
Right.
Had enough.
Willock
again though didn't. But no one got on the ball though, did they?
Nah.
No one made anything happen tonight. So
he was as absent in this game as I've seen since he signed.
Aye, definitely he was. I asked earlier in the week, would he stay on at Newcastle? He said, he loves it here and all that. Obviously, he's going to say stuff like that. But for me, Willock does look like a good talent, but tonight couldn't get in the game, just like everyone else, taken off. You can understand that. I give him a 4.
Joelinton didn't offer anything. He's been another one. Last couple of weeks we've been kind of bigging up for a work rate. Just doing the dirty work, linking up play, strong, physical. Offers absolutely fuck all up front. Didn't really offer anything today. Didn't really see anything from him. Barely seen him getting on the ball. Didn't really see him get forward. I don't know. He might as well have not been there the day. Poor one for him. These are the kind of games where he's going to get stick because the other games you can defend him. You can pick little bits out and be like, well, he did that well, but he could have done that better. Today he was an absolute fucking ghost. So I suppose he can probably have a 2 now. You
just question why he's starting every week, man. When we've seen the impact Murphy can make, and yet Joelinton's always starting, no doubt about it. It's just unbelievable.
Ryan Fraser
hit the post. That was it. 2.
Good effort.
Good effort. First time hit off the post, but apart from that, non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. But again, it's just Brucey balling it. It's the way we play football, man. We didn't get the wingers on the ball. We don't give them the time and space or creativity. But he still should be doing a bit more, I think. But went missing tonight big time. So I give Fraser a 2.
Yeah. Almirón up front. Was he fit? Was he fuck? Why? I didn't want to see him in the starting 11, as much as we want to see them all back, Samaxman and Wilson included. I didn't want to see him start the day because I fucking knew he wasn't going to be fit. It was going to be another case of Samaxman starting at home against Brighton, second game of the season. Wasn't fit. Gave away a penalty, 2-0 down after 16 minutes and has to go off because he wasn't fucking ready. Same situation. He shouldn't have been there. Thankfully, he didn't get an injury for too long. I thought he might have pulled up another injury. He played 7 minutes, probably a bit too long. I think Brucey might have wanted to take him off half an hour, but I don't see why you play people with the intention of bringing them off. Subs are there when you need them. I don't think you should use them tatically, Hayden coming off. But I'm pretty sure he didn't want to fucking bring Hendrick on. So it just shouldn't have been there. Should have maybe brought him on. Like the Murphy subs, 62 minutes. Bring him on late on. Don't start him because sometimes you might need to. Brucey's got a fucking track record of injuries. What if it was the Southampton game? We use our fucking 3 substitutes within the first half. Then you're stuck. You've got to play him for the full hour. The full 90 minutes, sorry. It's stupid. Almirón could have done. I'm not even going to give him stick. But he did fuck all in all. Wasn't ready. Pretty absent as well. Didn't really get involved. But I blame Bruce for that one. He wasn't fit, so he can have a 3.
It's Bruce's fault because it's Bruce again not being willing to make the change. Just chucking Almirón in hope because you can't be asked to change your formation. Change the formation today. 4-4-2. Murphy on the wing. Carroll up top. There you go. Problem solved. You don't need to play fucking half-fit players.
Yeah, exactly. So
again, capable of doing. Aye.
Jeff Hendrick.
Gives we're gonna see him as well for the rest of the season now since Hayden's out.
Yep.
Brucey loves him, and I've got no idea why. Gives the ball away every time unless it's tiny little sideways passing. Oh man, hopeless, absolutely hopeless. One.
It just give the ball away for fun, like, doesn't he? Like, how many successful passes does he make compared to losing possession or stray passes? Like, it's quite amazing, like, isn't it? It's fucking absolute solid record. And the other subs just didn't even fucking get involved. Jacob Murphy were calling for potentially to start, or maybe he's come on earlier, came on just after an hour. Zero impact. Can't remember him getting on the ball much, considering how much of an impact he made against Villa. Sean Longstaff, what the fuck did he do? He was absolutely absent. That's with 3 minutes stoppage time. He played nearly 20 minutes. That's plenty of time to make an impact. Might as well not have been there. Might as well have done a fucking Southampton and gone down to 9 men. Absolutely pointless. Pathetic performance. Sean Longstaff, didn't want to see him in the team. Let's say with Hayden being out, it's going to be Sean or Hendrick to step up. Who the fuck's going to step up? Neither one of them. Have a fucking day off, man. It's all because of this. It's all because of this cunt here, though. Fucking Steve Bruce. Get into that.
It is, and you know it is. Like, it's 3 a.m. here in Dubai. So if you want to hear about Steve Bruce, just watch the instant match reaction. We'll both go off on Steve Bruce on that. As you can see in the thumbnail, it's Bruce out. You know, we've seen war flags at the ground tonight with the coward flag. Just seen that. Good work by them. And Bruce is just robbing a living here, and he's came out again and said he's not walking away. He's a fucking coward, man. He is a disgrace. He's an absolute disgrace. He should, if he says he's a boyhood fan and all that, he wants what's best for the club. He doesn't. He wants what's best for his bank balance. He wants the £4 million payout. Otherwise, he would have left already. Yep. He would have left. He's simply waiting for that payout. It's an absolute joke. Look at the state of him tonight, man. Just no idea, no fight, no game plan. There never is. Play for a 0-0, play for a draw. Don't try and score goals or win games of football. And the stuff he comes out with, man, it's just embarrassing. It's a total embarrassment to the club. And the hierarchy have just got to act now, because it's last chance saloon. International break, get someone else in, try and stay up. Because if Bruce is in charge of the next game, Newcastle relegated.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's Tottenham and Ali. Tottenham's a tough team. They're going through a bit of a poor spell at the minute, but we're always going to get beat by Tottenham if you play the way it's been beat fucking 3-0 off Brighton. You're kind of getting out off the likes of West Brom. Like, what chance have we got against Tottenham? And then we've got another big game against Burnley the week afterwards. I mean, what fucking chance do we stand? Like, if we get pumped 3-0 off Tottenham, maybe it's more. I think 3-0 if we're lucky. Then what the fucking chance have we got against fucking Burnley in a couple of weeks' time, man? It's just fucking embarrassing. Just can't even be arsed with it. Need a change. Needs to happen now.
Because if we do make a change, for me, Tottenham are under, Mourinho's under a bit of pressure now, so getting knocked out of the Europa. So with a new manager, you'd kind of have a bit of hope that you'd maybe have a bit of a bounce, even like get a draw there would be a good, get a draw against Tottenham would be a good result. But with Bruce, you'll just play them too respectable, then it'll get to be 2 or 3-0. So it's a waste of fucking time. So tonight, it's a -10 for Bruce. A 6-point relegation battle, and we're going to play it out with no shots on target. -10.
Yeah. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Can't even believe he's in a job. He cannot be the manager come Tottenham, man. 2 weeks' time, it's a massive 6-point, our biggest game of the season, and we'll go in like that and get beat. Like, we don't even get beat if it was like a 1-0 scrappy game, which we could have expected. We thought it might have been a tight, close, gritty game. Like, they're never great games against Brighton, but you would have expected something. 3-0. 1 shot on target, fucking 30-odd% possession. Again, that's what gets you relegated. That's how you know you're fucking not cut out for this league, this team. Fucking none of that, man. Absolutely pathetic, embarrassing. And the biggest cunt in all of this, who can have a -10 and all, Mike Ashley, if he's still here in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, that'll fucking do.
That'll definitely do. Right then, cheers for watching, everyone. Subscribe to my channel TV, pop your player ratings in the comments below. Good night. Thanks for this international break, so see you soon.
See you in a fortnight. Need a week off.